Pot shops, grow houses, cannabis college. All week long in our Money Smart, the business behind marijuana series, KTLA has taken you inside the world of cannabis.
Well, now the budding business growing out of Beverly Hills. Our Glenn Walker takes us to meet the queen of cannabis.
She's known as the Martha Stewart of marijuana and has an empire valued at $1 billion. Now the local woman of weed is lighting up her success secrets only on KTLA.
Marijuana makes me a better mom. I said, in fact, marijuana makes me a better human being. But I vaporize it, and I cook with it, and I eat it raw, and I juice it.
She's a member of a high-class society who holds a number of marijuana monikers.
Me, the Martha Stewart of marijuana, Mother Teresa of marijuana. Some people call me the First Lady of marijuana, the Queen of Cannabis.
Born from a medical must-have, Cheryl Shuman started her pro-pot push after she says CBD, the compound in pot known for its health benefits, saved her life.
I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer in 2006. I was in the hospital getting ready to enter end-of-life care, and I'd even gone so far as to schedule my physician-assisted suicide. I went from being on 27 pharmaceuticals and unable to go to the bathroom by myself to within 3 months being able to go back to work full-time.
After the mother of two says weed worked wonders, her cause for cannabis was ignited.
When I decided to start my own marijuana farm, I became a pot evangelist.
Shuman's Ganja Green Thumb sparked an idea to cater to an upscale and untapped clientele.
See, in Beverly Hills, dispensaries are actually banned. What we started doing, I would have these mansion parties. I see cannabis tastings very similar to wine tastings.
The budding Beverly Hills Cannabis Club just toked its 20th anniversary, and now she's planting a new seed.
Women are the natural evolution to Cannabis 2.0. And my plan is to empower those women out there who are in dead-end jobs, who want to reinvent themselves. The people who are in this today will be the millionaires of 2016.
But is this pipe dream all smoke and mirrors? According to a recent study from researchers at Washington State University, females build up a tolerance to the grass more easily.
Marijuana has this intoxicating effect.
And addiction specialist Joanne Sprecher of the Discovery House insists this should serve as a weed warning.
We have a stay-at-home mom. She thinks that she's going to smoke a joint in the morning to help her, do the laundry, take care of her children, and be productive. When in reality, she may smoke that one joint and come around noon, she's winding down from it and thinks, I need to smoke another joint.
While the battle of bud hasn't reached the ballot just yet, there's no putting out the pot-com boom.
My top goal in all of this is to see legalization across the country on a federal level.
The Queen of Cannabis isn't done. Tomorrow, the big marijuana move she is revealing to KTLA. Plus, could the drought push the price of pot to an all-time high? That's tomorrow night. For Money Smart, I'm Glenn Walker.
With outspoken political and celebrity support, it seems that marijuana is not as taboo as it used to be.
In our final Money Smart but business behind marijuana series, Glenn Walker finds out why the great pot debate is being reshaped as it could once again make its way onto the ballot.
A-list actor Morgan Freeman recently said, quote, legalize it across the board. But if marijuana becomes mainstream and tips the scales of justice, what are the real costs of regulating reefer? The president admits to his puffing past. Besties Cameron Diaz and Drew Barrymore have both confessed to their cannabis consumption. Even more famous faces fessing up to lighting up. Everyone's favorite friend, Jennifer Aniston's Rolling Stone reefer revelation, saying, quote, I enjoy it once in a while. There's nothing wrong with that.
The modern cannabis consumer is everyone. It's mainstream now. It could be your doctor, your lawyer, your teacher, the person sitting next to you.
She's the queen of cannabis who caters to an elite clientele. And now 55-year-old Cheryl Shuman is campaigning to get bud on the ballot in 2016.
My top goal in all of this is to see legalization across the country on a federal level.
Actress Megan Fox told British GQ, quote, I'll be the first person in line to buy my pack of joints. But could getting the green light on ganja boost the budget?
When you witness states like Colorado, who are generating record amounts of taxes, where they're not only building out all of their infrastructure, implementing school programs, implementing veterans programs, but they have so much money in taxes, they're actually giving huge refunds.
Pot proponents look to our neighbors of Colorado, Washington, Oregon, and Alaska as a way to puff up recreational cannabis on the campaign trail. And the self-proclaimed First Lady of Marijuana announces on KTLA she wants to bring weed to the White House in 2016.
My plan is to run for political office. This is a PR and political campaign, a media campaign to draw attention to the fact that marijuana legalizations needs to be addressed on a national level.
See, cannabis, like heroin, ecstasy, and LSD, is considered a Schedule I drug, making it a political whammy for legislation and decriminalization.
We have to implement some kind of a fair and balanced system so that our young people aren't getting locked up and losing their opportunities to have a life.
Those in support of another type of Green Party point out taxpayers spend more than $1 billion annually taking care of pot prisoners, according to the U.S. Department of Justice.
About 9% of users become addicted in their early teens.
But addiction specialists warn the cons of cannabis outweigh the dollars for dope.
The definition of addiction is when it doesn't matter how much we're drinking or smoking or how often we're drinking or smoking, it's a negative impact it has on our life.
Another factor blocking the bloom, and it has nothing to do with politics.
The drought is impacting not only family farms, but the cannabis industry. And they're estimating in some places that we're going to lose about 70% of our yields.
So whether it's Mother Nature or human nature, the cannabis conversation is the talk of the ticket. With an election year coming up, the dope debate will surely stay on fire. As for Cheryl Shuman's next big venture, opening 420-friendly vacation resorts. Stay tuned as KTLA continues to cover the extraordinary cannabis controversy. For Money Smart, I'm Glenn Walker.